Hello friends, we're here to show you a quick intro to using the new Google Forms and to be able to use it for quizzes with automatic grading and automatic feedback, which is a great new feature. So here we are in the Google Drive. In order to get started, you're going to want to click on this new blue button over here on the left. If you don't see it in here, you're going to go to More, and it's this purple icon, Google Forms. And we'll create a new form from scratch. So this is what it looks like. And I can title my form here at the top. And then I could also put in a description. That's not required. Neither of those are required, but it helps. So you can put in a description there if you want. And then up here in the top left is the actual title for the file in your Google Drive. So if you just click on it, it takes what you've typed in here and put it up there. Okay. To get started, you have Untitled Question first, and we can click on that, and you can choose the question type. So you can do a short answer, which is like a sentence, a paragraph. Multiple choice, check boxes, they can choose more than one option. A drop down menu gives them exactly that, a drop down menu. You can ask the end users to upload a file, give them a linear scale, a multiple choice grid, a date, or a time. So for purposes of this quick intro, we're just going to do a multiple choice question, and we're just going to type in the answer or the question that we want. And then down here we have to choose the options that we want people to choose from. So whatever options we want them to choose from, we're going to type in here. Now we can reorder these by grabbing them and just dragging them at any point, and it's automatic saving. Over here on the right, you can upload an image just by clicking on this little image icon that's popping up, or I can click on this X to delete that option, and I can continue to add options. I can also click Add Other, which allows somebody to type in there other than choosing one of these options. They can type in their own. Down at the bottom, you can duplicate this question, delete it, or you can also make it required. If you're going to be using it for assessments, you probably want to make it required, because then that way they cannot skip the question. They have to answer the question in order to submit the form. On the far right, we can add another question, and that puts in a second question down here. Same thing, we can drag this question above that question or down below very easily. We can also add a title or description, an image, a video, or even a section, which is more advanced features. And we'll talk about that in another section. Over here, responses is going to give me any responses. We'll look at that more in just a bit. You would also click here to create a spreadsheet for your responses, and you can turn off the form at any time. So if you want to give your students an assessment and then turn it off, or have it not available until a certain time, you can turn it off. Up here at the top, we have the little eyeball to preview the form, and we're going to click on that, and that's going to open our form for what it will look like for the end users. And it's very important that you hit this before you send it to your end users, because notice at the end here of this URL it says view form, and this is what you're going to want to give them. So before you send it to your students, make sure you hit that little eyeball and send them this URL and not this one, because notice this one says edit at the end, and you don't want your students to be able to edit your form. Okay, last but not least, there is a great feature if you click on settings up here at the top of your editing form, and you can do a presentation, or you can even do quizzes. So you can choose to make this a quiz, and then you'll be able to have automatic grading with automatic feedback. So here's a sample quiz, what it looks like. You can see over here responses. It'll show me a summary of the responses. I can also see responses by individuals. I can also go to the spreadsheet and see that as well. It's going to be the same responses. In the questions, the little red asterisk tells me that it's a required question, and then I can go in and put in an answer key for that question. So in order to get to quizzes, you need to make sure you go up here to the top, click settings, go to quizzes, and then turn this feature on to make it a quiz. Okay, hope that helps. Let us know if you have more questions about using some of the advanced features of Google Forms, or if you need support in setting it up to use it for assessment with your students. Until next time.